2 eyes to see, 2 ears to hear, 2 legs to walk and
The lesson today was about storytelling and singing.
my hands, give yours to me. Time for stories, everyone.
Today's lesson started with a rhyme, and then I introduced the characters of the story, the puppets, to them, and then I told the story.
The story that I'm going to do with you today, its name is Spot Goes to the Shop. On Saturday morning, Mama Diswa called Sam and Zindi. Sam and Zindi, Sam and Zindi.
Storytelling is important for children, especially for children who speak a different language. This way they can relate to the characters in their own way and in their own language.
Coming home, and Mama Diswa asked, could you go to the shop for me, please?
Using puppets for the story makes it fun and exciting for the children, and they can relate to the characters within the story.
This is Mr. Ibrahim. This is Mama Diswa. This is Ben. This is Sam. And this is Zinzi. And what is his name?
Then I told them the story. The story about Spot goes to the shop from the beginning to the end. What happens in the story using the characters.
So, Mama Diswa gave them the money, and they need to buy bread, 6 eggs, butter, milk, and jam. Off they went to the shop, and they walking, singing along the way without noticing that Spot is running behind them. And Spot followed them all the way to the shop.
The story is important because of the vocabulary that we use in the story. Those are the words, especially with the shopping list. It will teach the children how to go and look for something. When they do in the shopping list, cut out pictures, even though they can't read also, once again, they cut out the picture, but they can relate to the picture. That is bread, that is milk.
I'm going to see if you were listening to the story. So Sterling, can you tell me, what was Sam and Zinzi's mommy's name?
Mama Diswa.
Beautiful. And Joshua, can you tell me, what was the dog's name?
The dog's name was Spot.
And Yasmin, can you tell me, what was the shop owner's name?
The shop owner's name was Mr. Ibrahim.
Our next item was the song that we did that ties in with the story.
Sam and Zinzi went to the shop, went to the shop, went to the shop. Sam and Zinzi went to the shop to buy them awesome food. Spot the dog went.
Singing songs help children with different learning styles to get actively involved in what is being taught.
Home again, home again, home again. When they got back home again, Ma said, where is Spot?
In the song also, with Spot also, Spot gets mentioned, Ben, all the characters get mentioned in the song. So they know exactly who is who in the story.
They forgot Spot at the shop.
The lessons in grade R aren't random. Reason being because we have a story, and with the story we have a song. That also builds the language, because they hear that same language over and over again. So when they sing in it, they can relate to the story, what is happening in the story each and every time when they sing in the song. My objectives for the day was achieved because the children listened to the story, they could relate to the characters in the story, and they learned a new concept of writing up a shopping list, the importance of it, and also the song reinforced the language that is used in the story.